And a lot of questions remain after the FBI served a warrant at the Fulton County Elections Facility, removing thousands of ballots from the 2020 election. Rarione Maniece following that story for us this morning. And Rarione, what have you learned about this raid?
Well, it appears that Georgia is still on the Trump administration's mind as the 2020 presidential election was at the center of this investigation. And we watch as FBI agents went in and out of this building behind me, the Fulton County Elections Hub, seizing multiple boxes, at least 3 truckloads of documents. We know both the FBI Deputy Director Andrew Bailey and the Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard were on site yesterday. Now, court records show that this operation is related to the Justice Department's investigation into alleged voter fraud, specifically how ballots and records from the 2020 election were preserved and handled. Now, the Justice Department has been suing Fulton County to obtain these records, but a judge has yet to rule in that case. Fulton County leaders say they were already scheduled to transfer the court records through court system next month. Now, we heard from the chairman of the Fulton County Board of Commissioners last night, who was also on scene reacting to what happened. Take a listen.
I really wasn't surprised. I mean, we've felt all along and known all along that Fulton County, has been, a target for obvious reasons, going back to 2020 elections, 2024 elections. Our elections were open, they were fair, and every legal vote was counted, and those votes, those ballots, and everything contained in those boxes, they have been secure as long as they were in the possession of Fulton County.
We're also hearing from leaders of the GOP here in Georgia. We heard from the Georgia Republican Party Chairman Josh McCoon, who said that today marks a major step toward truth and accountability. The FBI's execution of a search warrant at the Fulton County Election Hub is long overdue. Georgians have waited years for real answers about what happened in 2020. Now, the FBI has not released any further details about the warrant, only saying that this is an ongoing investigation. Now, where those records are heading, we do know that what was seized out of this building, that information will be headed to the FBI central office located in Virginia. Reporting live here in Fulton County, I'm Rarione Maniece for 11 Alive. Back to you.
Rarione, last week, President Trump in Davos, Switzerland, kind of hinted at this. He said that people will soon be prosecuted for what they did, referring to the 2020 election. Do we know if county officials had any heads up that this warrant was going to be served yesterday, or was that a surprise knock at the door?
Well, it appears that it was a surprise for many leaders on the state level and county level, but we heard from Fulton County Chairman Rob Pitts. He did say that he always knew that Fulton County would be a target, so while they did not know that this warrant was happening, they did have somewhat of a heads up in regards to those court cases that they're facing, but they did not have any indication that the FBI will seize those records the way they did yesterday, Dan.
Very interesting. A story not going anywhere anytime soon. No doubt about that. Rarione Maniece, thank you very much.